Page 238, dance. If you look at when this composer lived, you can see it's a really, really old dance. Okay, a dance is a dance. They got some words up there and things for you to do. I have a certain process I use to learn a new piece of music, and that's what I go through in these videos. You'll have your own process. Everybody has their own. But for the videos, I'm using my process. And in the process of doing that process, I will do some of that stuff. Other stuff we can talk about. First, I like to look this over because this thing looks really kind of hard. And you think, really, are you playing something this complicated already? Is that really necessary? How much time do you have to practice? Don't know. I'm just going to go through the process and hope the process gets me there. I'm relying on the process to help me out. I have a plan of attack here. I look it over, it's a page long. Now, it's longer than that because of repeat sign, but I'm only interested right now in how much music I have to deal with, and it's about a page of music. The 3 flats in the key signature, so it's either in the key of E flat major or C minor, so I'm going to do both scales and arpeggios for both of those. This helps me get accustomed to the notes in the key, so I know which notes, which block keys I'm going to be playing. 3 8-time signatures, so that explains all the 8th notes going crazy, because an 8th note gets a count, which means the 16th note gets half a count. So it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and. So now maybe it's not quite so bad. Well, we'll see. Could be. One hand at a time since both hands are busy, and I'm still looking for a fingering that lets me connect everything if I can. So they want here. But I don't want to go from the 2nd to the 3rd measure here. I don't want to use the thumb on both. And I like to stay out here anyway. So I can go here, 4, here, and then 4. I'm doing the whole thing in this position. That way my thumb is still there. Now the rhythm is 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and. That's very repetitious on this rhythm here till you get to the 2nd line, and we are up here where you have a rest to come up here. 1 and then you're back to what you were doing at the beginning. So a lot of this kind of feels like a scale or part of a scale passage. If you're doing the scales, when you get these little runs and things in music, you just do them. Fingering wise, I'll leave that up to you, but I will change this to a 4, 3, 2, and a 5, just so I can stay out here. And in that 2nd section of this, it's, oh, they got measure numbers. Oh, that's nice. Go to measure 9. It's here. That's okay, because you got to be able to do that anyway. You do it in the arpeggio, I hope. You reach up. Catch up here. You don't have to do a 1, 3. You could do you could stay there. There's no reason for 3 there since you're not going anywhere. Because I can do a 1, 2, I'm talking measure 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. And that to me is a little easier. And then the B's. Repeated B's, we've been through that, you change. So there are different fingerings that you can try, but I recommend or encourage you to find a fingering that lets you connect the notes as best you can. Now when you're going from measure 8 to 9, you can't. So you got to come up here. That's okay, you got to rest to get up there. Left hand, let's see what's going on. You're starting here. They want thumb. If you look at the notes in the first few measures, you have a here, 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 here. They're all black keys. So thumb works out okay because we can be up in here, here. So it's 1. That's fun. Let's go to measure 9 after the repeat sign. It's treble clef, and you're up here. So you're going from here, here. May have to practice that. Black keys can be hard to hit sometimes because they're narrow. It's easy to slide off. Yeah, so you may have to practice that. And And then for measure 13, you get the bass clef back and you go back to what you were doing at the beginning. Okay, put the hands together and let's see what happens. Slowly, and I'm going to hesitate at first. I don't care. I just want to know how the fingers are working together. It's here. Let's talk about measure 8. Let's get the rhythm accurate, please. This is 1 and 2, rest. This is all the way across. 1, 2. You want to play that? The right hand comes out. And then go ahead and get this hand up here ready to go because I don't have a rest in the left hand. I got to just lift and move. Here. So I need the right hand already here. I don't want to move both hands at the same time. So just here. Now if you're repeating, you're staying there, but when you get up here and get ready to go, that way I'm only doing that. Yeah, measure 10. You have a rest in the left hand. Make sure right there, it comes out. Yeah. Then once I have an idea what the hands are doing, then I'll go back through it, probably just a section or so at a time or a phrase at a time, and get rid of the hesitations. Don't keep trying to play the whole thing all the way through when you're trying to learn it. Take it up little pieces, because otherwise you'll waste time playing stuff you can play and not so much time playing what you need to work on, which is stuff you can't play. So just work like this beginning. Get that back. That's the first phrase. To kind of get that worked out. Then you get the next phrase worked out. And then you go to this next section. Well, I'm going a little fast. It shortens the video, but you can take it slow and easy. No hesitations. And considering the last measures there, the last 8 measures or so, are pretty much the same as the first 8 measures or so, that actually shortens the piece down a little bit. That's even less music to learn. And so it's shorter than it looks, actually. Now, once I have the hesitations out of the way, then I add the articulation. I'm going to flex the wrist on these staccatos, short staccatos. That's it down. It comes up when I play the last B flat. And then the staccato. And this comes out. Yeah. You get the idea. So I put in the articulation, and then I add the dynamics. It applies to the melody, which for the most part is the right hand. MF at the beginning, mezzo forte or moderately loud, whatever you think. This needs to stay soft, out of the way. Then soft, you're going to echo that. Then after the repeat sign, now you're loud. Mostly the right hand. And then you have the hairpin and measure 12 come down just a little bit to moderately loud. Now you're moderately soft. Moderately loud. All right. Speed, allegretto scherzando. Oh. Well, allegretto remembers between moderato and allegro. It's a fun thing. Well, it's a dance. Have fun with it. Somewhere where I think I was just playing it. 1, 2, 3. It's not real fast. Doesn't have to go that fast. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of a moderato feel there. You want it a little faster? That's fine. Scherzando is a prankish thing. So think prank, think joke. It's just a jokish, prankish, fun dance. So be in a good mood. And that's an order. The repeat sign there, you in the second line, sends you back to the beginning. You got all that? Okay, you got it? Yeah, okay. Remember the natural accent? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Feel it. Feel exaggerated if you need to, but feel the natural accent. Now in this, like measures 9 and 10 and 11, where you have all these 16th notes going crazy, it's really, really super important when you have all these little running notes all over that you feel each beat. It will help you to keep it even. So you want to feel that 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. 1 and. If you have to, on the beat, lower the wrist a little bit, exaggerate, go slow. And gradually speed it up. And then the accents get smaller and smaller. The point is it helps you to keep the run smooth so you're not just losing control. Yeah. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'll do the staccatos and stuff, and we'll do the repeat. Make sure you can play this now with no hesitations. If you have to, just one hand at a time for a while. But make sure you can play it first. Don't learn it in the play with me. Learn it first and check it with the play with me. I'll give us 3 counts to come in, 3/8 notes. 1 and ready and go and. Repeat